gonna sit? You sitting there? Of all places. Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. We have a little guest on the video. I don't know how long he's gonna stay, but he's been a very needy boy recently, so I could not film this video without him moaning at me that he wanted to come and sit here. So this is how the video is going to run. So if you have seen any of my videos before, it probably will not surprise you to say that I have done some more shopping. This time it is from SHEIN. So we're going to have a look at some of the bits and pieces that I've brought, have a chat about them and see what you think. Okay, to start off this haul, we're going to look at some boots that I have picked up. The box says ideal shoes. Please also don't pay too much attention to the boxes because whoever my delivery driver was decided to leave them out in the rain. So that's for this box and another one that I'm going to show you in a moment. So in this box are these gorgeous pair of boots. We've got this chunky sole down here and then this suede kind of material. And I'm loving the kind of style of boots where I don't even know how to explain it, but the boot like drapes over itself and you have this like overlap feature. I'm really liking that at the moment. So there's a couple of boots in this haul. So like I say, you might see this style a couple of times because we do have a couple of boots coming up. But it is in this gorgeous kind of camel sand colour. Even though the box does say khaki, I would absolutely not call these khaki because to me khaki is a green, whereas these are more like a sandy nude shade. I have tried these on and I have found that the SHEIN sizing has come up super small, so I have not been able to try these on properly, should I say. So I have actually repurchased these boots in a larger size and hopefully those ones will fit me because I love the look of these so much. So next up we have an identical box to the one that I was just on about, and these boots are the same but different. So it is the exact same style, the exact same suede, this same fold over kind of detail. I think I forgot to mention on the other ones, but there is a full zip all the way up the leg. Again, you've got this chunky sole, but this time the chocolate brown has a black sole, which I don't think I realised when I purchased these, and I don't know that I love that. I think I really like that on the lighter brown the sole matches the suede colour of the boot. So yeah, wasn't crazy about the different colour being at the bottom, so I am planning to return these, and then like I say, I've ordered the lighter brown ones in a bigger size hoping that those will fit me. But I still think that these look really cool, and so yeah, I picked those up to try as well. Next up, I've actually got a little, I was going to call it a tech item. I don't think I can call it a tech item. It's one of those sun lamps that not too long ago was absolutely everywhere, particularly on TikTok. I feel like everybody was advertising these sun lamps. And so I've picked one up a little bit late to the party, but with my new spare room and my new recording backdrop, I do still feel like I need something on this very plain wall. And so I kind of thought maybe instead of having something on the wall, it's more of like a lighting effect that I have on the wall. So I'm gonna have a play around with it. Maybe in the next video you see from me, we'll have a bit of funky colouring on the wall. But in this little package, you have a base, you have the stand, and then you have the light itself, which has this like funky iridescent to it. So I'm excited to plug this in and see what happens, to be honest. It also comes with a remote with all of these different colours on there. I don't know why I'm showing you guys in the packaging. There you go, that's probably much easier for you to see there. So it does so many different colours. It says it's got a flash, strobe, fade and smooth feature. I don't imagine that I'll actually be using any of those. I'll probably just stick it on a colour and leave it as that. But I'm really excited to give that a go. So that is literally just called the Sunset Lamp. So yeah, keep an eye on my next few videos to see if I keep using this, or if you don't see me use it at all, just presume it was bad. Okay, so this next item literally screams autumn to me. If the boots didn't already do that for you, this jacket definitely will. So it is a chocolate brown suede material jacket, and we have a collar there. We've got gold zips and buttons, which then kind of go over the zip so that you don't see it. We've got a little bit of piping work detail on the front. We've got these, I don't even know what to call these, little like poppers on the shoulders for a little bit of detail there. And then it is a enormous batwing style. And at the bottom, I don't know how best to hold this. Can you see that? There's like a ruched detail at the bottom there as well, so it kind of all gathers towards the bottom of the jacket. And the sleeves aren't gathered at all, they are just as they are. Now, I have already wore this jacket, which is why I did not take it out of a packaging or anything like that. I have already worn this out and about and I love it so much. I got so many compliments on it. And also, if you have not already noticed, this is a 100% Zara dupe. Zara have got jackets that look identical to this in their shops, and I have got, I think, what looks exactly the same for a fraction of the price. So if you are into your dupes and not spending Zara prices, I would 100% highly recommend getting your hands on this. It's also lined on the inside, so it's really good quality. For SHEIN, it is slightly more expensive. I think I paid £18 for this, but then when you compare it to like £50 plus for Zara, you're basically getting the exact same thing. So I was so happy when I found that on SHEIN. I will do my best to remember to put in the comment section below the exact name of each item that I've mentioned to you guys today, because I think a lot of you are going to be reaching for this jacket, which I don't blame you. I am debating getting it in more colours, if I'm perfectly honest. But yeah, had a lot of compliments on that. Very, very happy with that. Next up in this very autumnal haul is a rugby style striped top. Now, I'm sure all of you will have seen that these style tops are absolutely everywhere right now, and I really struggled to find the one. I was being really picky over which one I wanted. Sometimes I thought the lines were too thick, sometimes I thought there was too many lines and it was too in your face, whereas this I feel is just perfect. So we have this white collar at the top with a couple of buttons down there as well, and then the stripes are this creamy white colour with the chocolate brown background. I must be on a bit of a chocolate brown theme this autumn. I mean, isn't brown always the colour of autumn, but this year more than ever I have absolutely gone into that. So this is quite a thin material and it feels a little bit on the cheap side, but also by the same token I feel like this was about £5 off the top of my head. So you do always have to consider you're paying for what you get. So I think I paid about £5 for this, so obviously I can't expect the quality to be top notch because I've not paid top dollar prices for it, but I still think this looks really cute. I would pair this with some blue jeans, I think. But yeah, jeans and this top I think are going to be really cute, and I feel like this is again another autumn staple that's going to be going into my wardrobe. And then finally, the last part of this haul, would you believe it, is another pair of boots. Now, with these boots, I could not decide between the suede and the leather style. So I did pick up a kind of leather style one there as well. Unfortunately, they seem to be very creased, which I think you can tell. Yeah, you can see that there on camera. They arrived like that. They were literally bundled up in this bag. So they kind of have no protection to the material whatsoever. I do think maybe they would stretch out as you wear them, but then obviously I've gone again for this kind of overlap style. So this top piece of material is purposefully quite loose, quite baggy, so I don't know if you would struggle getting the creases out actually. But once again, I went for this lovely chocolate brown colour, and I really liked the kind of buckle and tie knot detail at the top there. Again, we've got the brown leather but with the black chunky sole, which I just don't know that I'm completely a fan of. But yeah, these will be going back, but I feel like the thought of them and how I thought they were going to look in my mind was really, really nice. Again, these were too small for me, so even if I did want to keep them, I would still need to reorder a larger size like I'm doing with the cream boots at the start of this video. Yeah, I do like them, I just don't think SHEIN has executed them properly, mostly in terms of their packaging, to be honest. So that is my mini autumn SHEIN haul. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you would like to see more of my videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Let me know in the comments which piece was your favourite. Have I done anything wrong by sending some of the boots home, and do I need to repurchase some of the chocolate brown boots, either the suede or the leather in a bigger size? Let me know everything, your thoughts, feelings, comments on the haul down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.